we're on yet another international break in the Premier League. I don't know what to do. I mean, Monopoly, played it, won it. Scrabble, played it, won it. It's not as fun when you're on your own, I'll tell you that much. Do you reckon this is what real Premier League managers do when they're off on international break? They're just sat here like Jose Mourinho, Manchester United. He's there playing Scrabble. I mean, to be fair, if Mourinho was playing Scrabble, he'd probably go with the smaller lettered words, wouldn't he? Like park, the, bus. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Anyway, the boys will be back soon. Don't worry, the episode will get going. Hit the intro. Do you reckon this has got solitaire or anything? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Revitalising Villa, and today we have what is seen as maybe a little bit of a South Coast special. Bournemouth and Southampton, South Coast rivals as well, of course, both in today's episode. Bournemouth, you know what? They started the season really well. They are not really doing so well since then. We'll get on to that in a minute. Let's have a look at how we've got on since the last episode. Of course, in the last one, we lost to Tottenham and drew with West Brom. Yeah, it was the start of some iffy form. I say iffy though, to be honest with you. If you look at the teams we played, that's not too bad. Chelsea away in the Premier League, a 0-0 draw. We held out. Defensively, we were very good. In fact, I think we had the better chances in the game, if I remember. I'll take a draw, not a problem. Carabao Cup fourth round was a disappointment. Not in the performance though. Again, another solid defensive shutout. A 0-0. Manchester United, who are top in the league by the way. 0-0 Carabao Cup. And we lost on penalties. Yeah, so that cup dream is over for another season. Sad, but you know, we'll get there. Newcastle at home, and it's a third draw in a row. Yep, 2-2, and this time we were a little bit more lucky, I suppose. Matt Ritchie had Newcastle in front. Andres Pereira equalised before Andrew Robertson fired the tune back in front again. It's Deadpool who pulled us from the brink in the 92nd minute. A late goal meant we grabbed a point. And we went to the Emirates against Arsenal. Another tough game. And put in a decent-ish performance, but lost by a goal to nil. Rodri with the strike. It means Bournemouth and Southampton are pretty big games. We haven't won in, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a win today is probably a must, I tell you that much. But Bournemouth have been an absolute story so far this season. As you can see, they made a fabulous start to the season, particularly in the league form. A win against Palace, a win against Wolves, Leicester, Watford, Sunderland and Burnley were defeated. Watford by 7-1, Sunderland by 4-0. They look like absolute stalwarts at this point. Callum Wilson, I mean, this guy has had one hell of a season so far. 13 goals in 11 appearances. He's going to be hard to keep an eye on today, I tell you that much. But since that win against Burnley at the end of September, so you know what I mean, over a month ago now in terms of in-game time, they've gone on a very poor run. A Swansea loss by 3-0. Ex-Villa boy Jordan Ayew got a hat-trick there. Losses to City and Liverpool is nothing to be aggrieved about. You know what I mean, that happens, fair enough. And a loss to West Ham. We lost 2-0 at West Ham. West Ham are obviously having a good season, particularly at home. Nothing too bad to feel aggrieved about. And they lost to West Brom. But 5 losses in a row, they will be raring. So it's two teams that really need to pull something out of the bag here. Interesting to note that Bournemouth at the moment are actually playing at Reading's Medeski Stadium for some reason. Their Dean Court, of course, or the Vitality Stadium, whatever you call it, is they're expanding it end 2020, so another year or so. Why Reading though? Why Reading of all places? You've got Southampton, you've got Bournemouth. Not Bournemouth. They are Bournemouth. You've got Portsmouth, maybe. Why Reading? Reading, of all teams. I mean, Brighton's closer to Bournemouth than Reading. Bizarre. We are the favourites for the game. Probably just because we've put in better performances over the last 5 games than they seem to have done. We're sat in 13th at the moment. Bournemouth still are in 6th in the league. So their early form has kept them up there. We need a win. We need a win to bump us up. I'm not aggrieved by 13th place because Liverpool are in 12th. So, you know, if it's good enough for Liverpool, it's good enough for me. The board have announced that due to good wage budget management, they increased the percentage of transfer revenue to 75%. We're moving it up. We're moving it up financially. South Coast Special. I seem to have like a sort of sailor shirt on today. I'm fitting the mood. In the Navy. Better not sing that. Right. This top actually is my pajama top. I'm doing this in my pajamas late night because I can. You know, it's a sailor top. I'm a sailor. Maybe I'm like Popeye. Popeye was a sailor, wasn't he? Yeah, Popeye. Bring it. Bring it. I'm not eating anything in particular, just eating time until I can get to the game because it simply takes forever. Okay, then we have the home side for this one, and it's 33,000 tickets sold for a Monday night game against Bournemouth. Ain't bad actually. The fans are, you know what, they're on board. They're on board, sort of. Villa fans are very fickle. I can say that I'm a Villa fan. Get off my back. I mean, this stat pack bit's quite interesting. First time I've really looked at this. Walter Gonzalez versus Callum Wilson. Gonzalez is 7-11, 13-11 for Wilson. Fair play. More shots per match Wilson gets, which is probably why he's got more goals, probably. Assists, Gael Kakuta's done well for them in less matches. And more shots on... interesting. In terms of games played so far this season, for us, they've won more against the top half of the table. We've won just as much against the bottom half. They've won when scoring the first 5 times, us only the once. And we've won when conceding first twice. That's quite interesting. And drew when conceding first 4 times. We like to come back. Only the 2 losses when conceding first. You know, I'll take that. And the team then for today's game. I'm in 2 minds whether to go with Joe Hart or Galini. What's Hart's recent form been like? 6.8 across the board. I think we'll go with Hart for this one. So it is Joe Hart in goal. Stenzel on the right, of course. Elistundo comes into the back line. Hansen's got a knock, and it was Elistundo or Chester. Half me wants to go with Chester, but Elistundo hasn't really been given much of an opportunity yet. So he plays today, still learning that ball-playing defender role. But he is coming along very, very nicely in doing so. He's got the stats for it already, really. So it's just getting used to the role, I think. Alongside him, John Sutar. We've got Mitch at left back. It's Caceres and Fab Alex, the Fab twosome there in midfield. They've done very well so far this season. Conor Horan has played a couple of games over the last few, and he could have played, but Fab Alex just has that different quality, especially in games that I think we can win. So he plays today. Lewis Baker plays in the attacking playmaker role. Salai recently got injured, and Juland has been filling in there without real success. As you saw, we haven't really controlled the game or won a game. So Baker comes in, he's been whinging, he wants some first team football. So, you know, prove you deserve to be there, Lewis Baker. Today is your opportunity. On the left, we have Pereira, who's made that position his own a little bit so far. Lewis Morgan, he's struggling to find his way in, and that's a worry for us because Pereira's alone. So, yeah, I'm hoping Morgan comes back into it, or else next season a left winger might be an option because our play is left winger based, isn't it? Well, I mean, well, yes, because we've got no right winger, so that's the way the tactic works. Up front, of course, Walter Gonzalez, and alongside him, well, I think I'll let him introduce himself.
Where are my manners? Introductions. Call me Deadpool.
Oh, you can bet that's going to be a thing. You can bet your house on it. I guarantee you that's a thing. On the bench then, Galini, Chester, Horahan, Kodja, Mawson. Mawson's on the bench just in case we do need him. Salai and Sego. There are options. Jonathan Kodja is pushing for a start. Gonzalez, the problem is, I said this in the last one that Kodja was pushing for a start. Gonzalez is just a better striker, I think. He's a really, really good striker. He's our top scorer. But he needs to improve his performances. Alongside Deadpool today, maybe we'll find a partnership. Deadpool's playing as a target man as well because it suits him better, and he scored twice on under 21 duty for Portugal as a target man. So let's try it. Let's try it. Bournemouth set out in a very, very English way. Eddie Howe must still be manager because it's a 4-4-2. Asmir Begovic is in goal. Miaga's there from Chelsea on loan. Possibly on loan, actually. They may have signed him on a permanent deal. They have done. That's a good signing for them, that is. He was on Stoke at loan last year. I do remember him being somewhere. That's a good signing for them, I tell you. Fabra's a nice name at the left wing back. Joel Campbell's there. Lewis Cook, who goes on to be a good player. I think it's Lewis Cook. Is that his name? Yes, Lewis Cook. He goes on to be a good player in this, so it's not surprising to see him there. Proper and Gradle, Wilson and King. So, Gail Cooter's one to watch. They've got Liechtensteiner. Stefan Liechtensteiner. I mean, That is some career move, that is, isn't it? Leaving Juventus, the old lady, and Italia, to go and sign for Bournemouth by the seaside. Little old Bournemouth. The shock. The shock. They do have Sam Johnson, of course. It's a shame that he doesn't start, really. But the likes of Ivan Kakuta, possibly Sanabria are up front. We looked at him before, I feel like. Yeah, he's done alright for them, 4 goals in 8. So he's going to be a threat off the bench as well. They've got good strikers. But it's about our strikers today. It's about Gonzalez and Deadpool. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. This is an absolute advert for Premier League football, this game. 29 minutes on the clock now. Haven't had a highlight. Oh, highlights, where are you? Give me a highlight. Give me a highlight. I mean, it's going to get to half time with no highlight. I'm telling you. Watch that clock. Watch it. Go. Oh, I mean, is this the half time highlight? Or what is this? Fab Alex, Caceres, Stenzel. Fab Alex, look at the space for him there. Yes, drive Fab Alex, you beautiful man. Mitch, Fab Alex is running things for us. Caceres into Walter Gonzalez, onto Deadpool. Oh, and oh my God, he's a menace. He's a menace, you could call him. He is a menace. Deadpool, marvelous. We'll watch it in 3D as well. Mitch into Fab Alex. We played it about nicely. It was Caceres with a pass to Walter Gonzalez. And look at this first time volley pass. Oh, Walter Gonzalez. Deadpool's finish is great. Begovic has gone the wrong way. But that pass, that nonchalant, no-look volley pass. I mean, I may be playing it up. I don't know. But Villa 1, Bournemouth 0. Half-time. Not going to make any changes at half-time. They've made a change. They've brought on Gal Kakuta for Josh King, which means they've gone 1 up front. Which could be a problem. Oh, Fab Alex, what have you done? What have you done? Yes, well, he's got a foot in. He nearly made up for it. Gradle with... I mean, there's a mixture of an issue there. 17, that's Stenzel. Stenzel's made a few defensive problems, to be fair, so far this year. Proper's sent it well wide. He's made a few defensive errors, but he's been good for us going forward. So, you know, it evens out. Here's Fab Alex. Baker. We need to see performances from Baker if he's going to get in. This might be the opportunity. Baker to Pereira. Can we get a second? Whoa. What is that? I mean, I thought low across the goalkeeper. You thought high into the stand where my mom's on row Z. Like you're Bobby Zamora or something. Jeez. They are peppering us with a lot of shots at the moment. I think I'm just going to stick it on counter. Might be a little early, but they are peppering us. Right, here's Gradle. Callum Wilson, the man to watch. Kakuta, that's just wide. Chance for Bournemouth, though. Not what I want to see. And I think it's time we made a change. Looking at it, everyone's playing okay. There's no one really playing badly. Pereira on the left is the one. And I think for that, we will bring on Salai. Let's get Salai on. He can play the wing role okay enough, I think. And in fact, we'll stick him on support for the rest of the game, just so he can track back a little bit more. Fabra to Cook. Fabra to Kakuta. Kakuta's cross. Mitch with a good header away, and Salai heads it on again, but they're just coming back at us. And here's Korsha. Korsha, can he find a cross? He does. Elistundo heads away, and Cook can find Fabra. It's all them. They've hit the post, and Stenzel has got it just about clear. We are getting a little bit lucky now. Bournemouth are starting to dominate the game. And I'm feeling a slight change. I'm feeling a defensive change, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get Gonzalez. Let's get Sego off. We haven't really got a right winger though. Just realised that. It would have been Pereira. It would have been Salai or Pereira. Right, Deadpool can play there for now. So let's just change it tactically and not worry about the players just yet. We have a throw-in now on the right. Baker, Stenzel, what have you done? Wilson is attacking us here. He's away from Elistundo. Oh, and Sutar's got an important block on that, I feel. A goal kick, apparently. So maybe not, but that, I mean, he pressured him. So John Sutar did something, didn't he? 10 minutes to go then at Villa Park, and we are winning, and it's an important one that we need to try and hold on to. So we will keep it on counter, but I think changes will be needed. And Conor Hourihane will come on for Deadpool. We'll stick Baker out wide and just drop him back into that position. He's not really preferring it, and I think Salai should come back as well. Again, he doesn't really like it. But let's try and pack this midfield a little bit more. Gonzalez will be up there on his own for now. This looks like it could be a break actually from that. I mean, don't. I haven't even made the change. Cancel the change. Davy Proper. We'll have a look at this because this looked like an absolute cracker actually. Wilson led the break. There's too many men forward. Too many men forward. Kakuta gets the assist here as well with a lovely lofty pass. It's all about Proper's first touch and it's all about his second touch. Hart, I mean, Joe, stronger hands are needed there, mate. And the Bournemouth fans are going mental behind the goal. Right, in that case then, let's go back to how we were playing. Let's not worry about it. Let's go back to how we were playing. And I'm also thinking let's get Sego on for Deadpool, play him as an advanced forward, and actually stick it on accounting. And actually stick it on attacking for the final 7 minutes. I want to win this game. It's never good when it starts with a goal kick. Never good, seemingly. Here's Caceres. Baker, that's a smart touch from him. And he should be able to release Stenzel on the right. Stenzel's cross is a good one. It's towards Sego. Fab Alex needed to get there. He didn't. Kakuta, that's going nowhere. So we've got the ball back. And let's keep calm, boys. Let's keep calm. Right, Salai, where are we going? Sego. The pass needs to be better, and this is... Oh, okay, that's a bad one from them, and Walter Gonzalez onto it to Baker. Sego's a lot of space. It's Sego. It's Salai. Roland Salai, rolling us into a victory at Villa Park. It's his first ever goal for the club, and that should do it, surely. A bad pass by Callum Wilson. Gonzalez slipped it inside. Baker was so good here. A smart pass to Sego, who flicks it on with one heck of a header, and Salai beats Begovic at the front post. Once again, you would argue that goalkeepers, they have to have stronger hands there. But I'm not upset. It's Salai in what looked like in front of the Holt end, possibly, actually, if I'm looking at where the camera would have been. Oh, God. There's a highlight. I haven't put it on defensive. There's a highlight. Elistundo, it's all down to you. Okay. Oh, no. Right. Mitch, where are we going with it? Joe Hart, where are you going with it? No, nowhere. Oh, God. Stenzel's won it though, and Caceres is onto it, and maybe a goal on the break to finish this game off. Ooh, maybe not. Joel Campbell, Wilson. I really hope they don't score from this. I'm going to be so upset. It's Proper who did score. Kakuta with a long shot, and Joe Hart turns it around. Right. We're going on defensive. We are getting everyone back. Get everyone back. I need to pause it. Get everyone back. Sego and Salai are playing as wing backs. That's how much we are going on defensive. Play. Right, Gradle. Headed away. Don't let this be a highlight. It's a corner. I mean, end the highlight there, please. Oh, God, now they're going to take it. Kakuta, Sutar with a beauty header. Villa start to defend in numbers. We need to hold on to a valuable 3 points here. There's 10 seconds to go. Have we done it? I think, oh, God, not with passes like that. Surely they haven't got the time. It's over at Villa Park. A valuable 3 points. They shaded it, to be fair. A lot more shots, but they're not getting them on target. We've got 11 shots and 4 on target. They've got 22 and 6 on target. And that's where the story of the game comes from. You know what? Happy days. A win that bumps us up to 10th as well, by the way. 10th. 12 games gone. And we are exactly mid-table. 4 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses. We are middle of the run, but a good run could bump us up. A bad run could drop us down. Liverpool sat in 13th, by the way, again. Everton are in 15th. Incredible. And Wolves prop up the table. The team we play next, Southampton, yeah, they're in 5th. They're doing all right. So, it's going to be tough. Just a quick update on Callum O'Hare. 2 goals away. 8 goals in 17 appearances. I said if he gets over 10, I might consider him next year and have a look. Well, I think he's listening. Also on that note, Pavlin Vasilev is stepping his game up. Sky Bet League 2 he was last year and 7 goals in 16 appearances. He's got 7 in 15 in Sky Bet League 1 and 2 assists. I mean, you know what, the kid could be good. If anyone's watching these videos in the future and maybe thinking, you know what, it looks like he's recording these videos more or less at the same sort of time. Well, you'd be right. I've recorded like loads and loads in a space of time that you're probably watching this weeks later because I just don't want to edit them. I'm being really lazy. I'm enjoying playing the game. I'm enjoying filming. Editing is just a bit of a yeah, it's one of those really. So if it does look like that I'm just playing and constantly sort of recording around the same sort of time frame, it's because I am. Interesting note here, Michel Sego wants a new contract. He's only recently had a pay rise actually because he hit so many appearances and his pay went up to 11,000 per week. He's got a contract for another 3 years. He wants a new contract to reflect that he's a much better player now than when he agreed to the deal. I can see the point in that. I'm going to say we'll offer you an improved deal at the end of the season. I'll probably forget, but let's get the season. I mean, we're in November and no way to go in for that. Oh, he went for it. He went for it. He's like, sure, boss. I'll play the next 7 months with this contract and then want a new one. Oh, kids are silly. Kids are absolutely silly. Okay, it's a sellout at St Mary's because the mighty Villa are in town. And on that note, actually, I should talk about the fact that I've been to St Mary's in the Villa crowd in an away game. Obviously, I mentioned before in a video that obviously I used to live in Southampton, so it's another club that I know very well. It's a stadium I know very well. But I was in that Villa end when Fabian Delph scored one hell of a goal. Now I know Villa fans out there are like because like he's a snake apparently according to everything on Twitter, but you know what, I'm not going to hold grudges. He was a good player for us at the time. Anyone that doesn't remember the goal, well, see, I bet you thought I was going to play the goal there. Yeah, I know better than that, copyright. But if I can find some pictures, right? I'm talking to myself in editing here. If I can find some pictures of the goal, I'll do a commentary for you, and we'll match it up to the pictures and see how it goes. Ready? Well, here's Delph flying forward now to the Villa fans in the goal. Can Delph? He takes a shot from range. Fabian Delph has won it for Aston Villa, and we've done it. They've done it. They've done it. Villa have done it. A 3-2 victory. Oh my word! What a goal! See, I mean, if we didn't have pictures, that probably looked weird. But you know what? It was one hell of a game, and it was one hell of a feeling, a memorable moment for me as a Villa fan. I tell you that much. We should probably talk about the game today. This is the team that's going to play. We're going to stick, of course, with the formation that seems to be working. I'm trying to adopt this as my own. And these are the players today then. Joe Hart in goal. The back four will stay as it is, I think. Let's have a look at Elizondo and how he played. How is... well, Mawson's fit, though. Mawson is fit, and I think he's a better defender at the moment. Let's take a look. Well, he played well, 7.2. You can't drop him after that. He's been playing well. So Elizondo will play. Stenzel on the right. Sutar, Mitch, Caceres, Fab Alex. Baker keeps his place. He played well. Gonzalez up front. It's Salai on the left wing. Pereira had a 6.6, didn't really play well, and Salah got the goal, so, you know, it makes sense. And up front with Gonzalez, who is that, I hear you ask? Well, I mean, I better leave it to him.
Where are my manners? Introductions! Call me Deadpool.
You fed up with that yet? No? Me neither. Never. Any chance to get an actual clip of Deadpool. I mean, that's if the clips were actually included in the end and YouTube didn't already take this down and I've had to edit in. If that happened, right, Editor Kyle, if that happened, edit in a message right now. Okay, so I have no idea. I have no idea if that happened or not, but yeah. Deadpool and Gonzalez. Deadpool got himself a goal, so hopefully he'll be able to do that today. It's against the Southampton side who are flying high in fifth. It's going to be a tough game. We have to have faith in our attackers and our midfield. That midfield of Fab Alex and Caceres. I keep calling him Caceres. I don't know if that's his actual name now. I feel like that's a different player. No, I got it right, Caceres. I'm thinking of Caceres with a C instead of the S there, though. That's probably why. The Southampton squad, it's a 4-2-3-1, and it's looking a lot different than what it is in real life now. Forster's still there in goal. Cedric's still there at right back, but Tarkowski and Lucas are the back two. Bertrand on the left, Romeo still there, Lemina they've signed from Juventus, that's a good signing for them. They've moved Gabbiadini to the right wing, it's Marin, Lingard and Donis. I mean, we know about Lingard, let's have a look at Marin. Razvan Marian, he's 23 years of age, valued now at 23 million. He's a very good player, actually. I mean, he is a good player, and he's had an okay season for them so far. Signed from Standard Liège, 2 goals in 10 appearances and an assist. Yeah, 9 million per move. Anastasios Donis, that's some name, isn't it? 23 years old, valued at 23 million, so $1 million for every year that he's been born. Incredible. He got 5 goals in 10 appearances. Not really the sort of record I was expecting. Shouldn't have said that. Here comes a hat-trick. Adama Traore. Interesting. Oh, God, he tore us apart for Middlesbrough last year. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. I mean, the year before. The season, but I knew what I meant. St Mary's Stadium. It's a nice little stadium, actually, St Mary's Stadium. It's one of the nicer grounds in the Premier League. I will say that much. Is this a highlight? 20 seconds in? Don't do it. Don't do it. Right, we've got it clear. Fair enough. Good one, Fab Alex. But yeah, St Mary's Stadium. It's a nice ground. It's a proper modern, nice ground. I've been there a few times now, and it's one of those places it's nice to watch football. Here's Solai on the left. Lots of space for him. Can he find a good cross? He has done. It's Tarkowski with a good header away, but Stenzel there. Look at him getting forward. And Deadpool. Oh my God, what a save. What a save by Forster. I feel like I said that before in this series. I think he made a cracking save last year as well. I've paused it, and there's a reason. Really slow motion as Stenzel gets to the byline and finds a cross. Deadpool's in there. I mean, it's hit Deadpool. Oh, well. That looks over the line when you look at it like that. Let's change it again. I mean, let's stick it on sideline. Sideline might be the way to go here. I mean, he does make the cross. We saw it twice. Come on, Stenzel, get the ball in. Cedric makes a mess of this. He deflects it into Deadpool's face. Oh, well. It looks over the line, doesn't it? It looks over the line. Where's VAR when you need it? I mean, it's a good start though. We've made a chance. We've scored a goal, but you know the rules of football apparently are against us. So it's still 0-0. It's a corner to Southampton. No, Marion with it. It's Lamina's headed it back apparently to Lingard. It was a weird one. It's a good cross in now. Lucas is there, and I thought Joe Hart just dropped it on the floor. Oh, that was a little too close for my liking. Santiago Canceres has picked up just his first booking of the season. That's interesting. Bertrand's cross. My voice is going. Lamina. Donis. Oh, that's a bit close. We're giving him a bit too much space around our own penalty area there. I need better than that, mate. Here's Marion. Lingard with a bit of space. Lamina. There's a lot of space for these guys here in these sort of areas. For some, Gabbiadini to Donis, and Donis forces the save from Hart. We look a bit weak in that area for some reason, and I don't feel comfortable with it. Bertrand's cross in. It's Lingard on the edge of the box. Oh, that's a bit close as well, just wide. Right, tactically, I think we need to drop Fab Alex back and sort of stick Baker there. And don't worry about the right side as much, but let's try and defend a little better and cut off this area, I think. It's Walter Gonzalez. Right, Walter, where are you going with it? Oh, he skipped past him. He's found a cross. It's Solai's header. Oh, he's got 2 in 2. Roland Solai. Does it count? Linesman, you're going to take it off as referee. I mean, Forster's probably pulled it out of his own net, and you're still going to allow it. It's 2-0. I mean, it's 1-0. Walter Gonzalez, what a run this is. I mean, Bertrand tries to slide foot his face, and Solai's what a header from Solai that is, by the way. I mean, that is a header of real quality. He's got his fingers to his ears to the Southampton fans, like, bring it. I mean, that's quite sly of him. Puns. Saying we've got to guard against complacency and gets focused. I mean, Joe Hart's not focused. He needs to be focused. I have faith. Look, there we go. He's gained some confidence. He's a confidence player, Joe Hart. But you know what? When he is confident, he is head and shoulders above I mean, stop it. Puns everywhere. I'm a punny guy. Caceres is struggling a little bit. 6.6. He's got a booking. I'm going to get Mawson on. Can he play that role? I think he can. We're going to try it. We're going to try Mawson in a defensive midfield role. We need Hanson on the bench there, really, don't we? Is this a highlight, or is this just because I've made a sub? It was a highlight in the last one, wasn't it? Oh, it was a highlight in this one because they hit the post. This teaches me for making a change, doesn't it? Deadpool's on a 6.3, by the way. I'm going to bring him off for Sago. And let's sit Stago and... Let's stick Sago as an advanced forward. I feel bad for Deadpool because his rating would be higher if his goal was allowed to count, wouldn't it? I mean, it would have been one hell of a goal as well. There's not many footballers that can say I would have scored a goal with my face. Right, long kick forward then. Sago's underneath you, but Tarkowski with a good header. And this is where we need to keep concentrated. Here's Marin, Lingard. This is some good passing football. Belhanda's a good player as well, but that's a good interception by Mitch. Don't lose it there. Salai switches the ball nicely then. Stenzel, look down the line. I mean, Gonzalez hasn't made a run, to be fair, but he's stuck it down there. He's tried it, and Gonzalez has sort of huffed and puffed after it. It's Forster's long kick towards Donis, who's headed it down to Romeo. Now then, there's an option to the left for them, and they found it. Well, the right even. Cedric, right to the byline. He's swinging across. Stenzel with a good header away. On as far as Marin. Lingard, this is dangerous. Romeo, Belhanda, Lingard, 1-1. And I feel choked. To be Jesse Lingard as well, doesn't it? He's probably done some sort of stupid handshake at the end of it. He's already on Twitter bragging about the goal. I mean, he's worse than Dr. Tony. I tell you, he's worse than him. It was nice. Look at his pass from Belhanda. Nice pass, actually. He's unmarked, though. He's unmarked. Not pleased about him being unmarked. I mean, it was with 20 minutes to go as well. Probably should have whacked it on defensive. But with 15 minutes to go and a decent point on the board, we're going to go on attacking. Yeah, that made no sense to me either. But it worked against Bournemouth. It might work against Southampton too. A goal here, and it would be fantastic. I'm thinking one last change too. Baker will come off for Pereira. We'll stick Pereira in the attacking playmaker role as well. Because Sly's done well on the wing. We'll leave him on the wing. He's done all right. Gonzalez is still playing. Codger's on the bench going, boys, I've been the man for 2 years. Give me an opportunity. King, Codger, you will get your chance. I promise. Right, Bertrand's kept this in. Is this a chance on the break for them? Don't be a chance on the break for them. I wish... Oh, why did I put it on attacking for? Stevens to Adama Traore of all people. He's found across. He's Lingard. Oh. I asked for that. You know, with everything I've said about Southampton in this game, the likes of Traore, I've highlighted him. He's an ex-Villa player. Lingard, I insulted him in his celebration for the equaliser. Of course he was going to hit a winner. And I put it on attacking. So, really, you guys are to blame for this because I'm doing this to entertain you. If I was playing on my own, I'd have stuck it on defence. No, I wouldn't have because I'm an idiot. Are we going to have a chance here, though? Pereira's cross. Sago's header. Oh my God, he's equalised. It's 2-2. What a game of football. Defensive now. I don't care about seeing the replay. Don't care about it. There's 3 minutes to go. There's a minute to... There's minus 30 seconds to go. I mean, it's full time. And we have gained a valuable point. Again, this has been a valuable episode. Michel Sago. Oh, no, I didn't do it, did I? I didn't do it because I wanted to go on defensive. So, for that reason, you get this. There we go. You're welcome. 2-2 then. And we're up to 9th. Where have Liverpool come from? 13th to 7th. They've stuffed Crystal Palace. Palace are struggling. Where is Christian Benteke still at Crystal Palace, by the way? That's worth checking, isn't it? Christian, where are you, son? He's not. They've got Sammy Nasri. Where's Benteke? Ooh, Christian Benteke's gone to Napoli. That's an interesting one. How's he done for them? He's not really played, has he? He's not really played. I think he plays as a complete forward as well. No. Leave the memories alone. Benteke was a player and a half for us. He's done nothing for anyone else. He was a player and a half for us. I'm going to say everyone thought we'd get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. And the boys loved it. Well, a South Coast special. And it feels very special. 4 points from 2 very, very sort of difficult games as well. We may not have played the best in terms of shots and whatnot, but we've put a stop to the rot. I'll say that much. We've put a stop to the rot, and it's another draw. We go into the game against Manchester United unbeaten in 2 games. So yeah, they may be top of the league. They may have only lost 2 games this season. But you never know what's going to happen in Football Manager, in Revitalising Villa. And especially because it's off camera. So you won't know until the next episode. There's a reason to watch. Well then, the end of the episode then. And a valuable 4 points, I would say. Southampton and Bournemouth. Thank you very much for those. I'll put them in my pocket, jingle jangle, and take them into the next game. I think we're going to come back in a few games' time. I think we play, I'm just going to check. I mean, you can't see the game now, but I'm going to check it. It's Palace and Watford in a couple of games' time. So I'm only going to play 2 off camera. But Palace and Watford, 2 teams I don't think we've actually shown on camera yet. So we will do that. 2 games, you know what? I think we can win. Maybe we will. Find out in the next episode. If you like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and of course, drop me a comment. Comment on anything you like. If you want to comment on my hair, comment on it. It's long, it needs cutting. You want to comment on my pyjama top, comment on it. Comment if you're a sailor and you're offended. I don't know. Comment anything you want. Not a problem. Until next time, from me to you. Goodbye. God, I did an army salute and I'm talking about sailors. Horrific.